1080p currently. We are live in 1080p currently. Here we go. Howdy. Look at this. I brought my friend Jesus with us. He's carrying my microphone. And tonight, I want to welcome back everybody to For Comic's Sake, episode number 25, Monday once again. Today, I want to take a minute and talk about why comics matter so much to our culture. You know, it's easy to think of comics as just stories for kids or entertainment to pass the time. But there's so much more. Comics are a modern mythology, capturing our hopes, our fears, and our imagination. From superheroes to indie graphic novels, they reflect society, challenge norms, and provide a lens through which we can explore complex issues. Think about it. Characters like Superman, Spider-Man, or the X-Men are more than just capes and powers. They represent the human condition, the struggles of identity, justice, and belonging. These stories connect people across generations, bringing us together around shared ideals and lessons. And let's be real, comics aren't just an American culture. They're global. From Japanese manga to European graphic novels, comics cross borders, languages, and cultures, make them a universal art form. So yeah, for comics' sake, these aren't just books. They're part of who we are. Let's keep reading, keep creating, and keep celebrating the power of comic storytelling. Welcome to For Comics' Sake. I am your host, J.Crager. And once again, we're here live on a Monday, 8 p.m. We have Jesus at the wheel. And we also have my co-host, who's been here for 25 episodes, William Perdomo. And
24, actually. I was victim
24.
by one of them.
24. That's fine. Who's counting? And today we have a guest who we've had on the show before, but we love him so much. He's a buddy of ours. He's a great guy. Luke, Death Metal Hero.
What's up, gentlemen? Thank you for having me back.
How are you, sir?
He's all right.
I'm good.
The only reason I have him on is because if he comes on, then Flying Feline will be in the chat. So it's the only way to lure her into the chat.
That's good. That's
my partner in crime. Always got my back.
It's good to have her on it, or at least in the chat every once in a while, of course.
She's wonderful.
And
we
she's
should
always
bring her hands on one of these days.
Yeah, it'd be great to have her on.
Mm-hmm.
She only has her hands.
Very talented hands. She's making all kinds of cool stuff.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Love to hear it. We're artsy around this place. I like
That's
that.
right.
That's right. Get artsy.
Check it out,
up
man.
In here. Get artsy
Marco
up in here.
is always first.
Because he's the man.
Marco. Good to see you.
Marco's the man, the madman himself.
The commissar himself, Mr. Jason Bascom. Don't talk!
Don't talk, you evil bastards. Yeah. Don't do it. Oh, I have no room to do card tricks. I have no room to do card tricks. I got to get Jesus. Jesus out of the
What up,
way.
Chauncey?
Sorry,
Thank you for
buddy.
showing up, and the better half herself. There she is.
That's right.
Having a little
Nice.
Skull,
sucking back a
beautiful.
little bit of Grandpa's old cough medicine tonight.
Beautiful.
So,
Indeed.
and that
Nice.
is it.
My better half.
We have everyone accounted for.
Yeah, I'm beginning to think. I'm beginning to think that our little art show has outrun its welcome, man. Like, we need to start changing formats to like fuck around streams and stuff, because if you're gonna show up and hang out and fuck around, that's cool. I like that. So I prefer it. And we could just promote
your beard.
Yeah, we can promote stuff. We could talk about the kind of things I put in my beard. Yeah, exactly.
Well, we could talk about baby oil at Diddy's place.
Was that real?
God.
Is that real? I heard.
I don't know. I was buying stock. It ticked up a little bit.
I thought it was like
Jesus.
I thought it was just like a joke that somebody had made like a fucking meme or something like that. But
I know. 50 Cent was poking fun at Diddy about it. So I don't know.
They've been talking about Diddy being a little sweet and since the 90s. So
yeah, dude, they're gay people. So they're definitely
no. I'm not talking about gay people. I'm talking about intelligence
rappers
assets like Diddy.
Right?
He's a honeypot. He's the fake and gray honeypot.
I don't quite know that, man.
GameSpot says 1,000 tubes of lube and 800 DDoS.
Is that true? Was it really that many? Is it? That's
what some of the reports have said.
That's a ridiculous amount of dildos. Like, who needs that many fucking dildos?
I mean,
essentially he was
a porno company.
It's really too much to handle in general, don't you think? Like, that's really a lot. That's more than normal. That's a little overboard.
Feline says Ink would know.
Ink would know.
The music version of our good friend E. Steen and G. Lane. So it turns out he was running.
That is what it seems like. That's for sure.
Really? Wow. How do you know so much, Inky? Inky Blinky?
He makes it his business to know shit like that.
He makes it his business to know. That's some. I don't know, man.
I don't know. You spend time on the internet researching the stuff that you're interested in, right?
Yeah, I guess so, man. Like, sure, I suppose. What's that? I found.
Don't like that.
For search history, it's terrifying. What's really funny?
Yeah, must be terrifying. Yeah, insane.
I can attest to how weird stuff can get. Like when, you're interested in weird stuff. Like when Breaking Bad came out, it became an obsession to search up on the internet how to make meth. Like, I don't know why, but I spent, way too many hours doing that. Even though I didn't do meth at the time. And had quit literally 10 years or longer previously. It sparked some weird chemist interest in my head. So
that happened to Chernobyl when Chernobyl premiered on HBO. Everybody was looking up reactors.
I obviously didn't make meth, but it was just interesting. The process was interesting. I wanted to know more about the chemistry of it more than anything.
Right. I want to understand you can crush up a bunch of Aleve and make meth out of it. So.
Oh, dude, there's plenty of other ways to get stimulated.
Yeah.
Okay. That's probably not a good thing to say on the
YouTube might get upset. I mean, we're not even 10 minutes in, so, let's not give YouTube anything to get pissy about.
You tell them
You got your Jolly Roger book back there, Crager?
My apologies, YouTube.
My Jolly Roger book? I don't quite catch the... I don't know.
The Anarchist Cookbook.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I
have a copy?
do. I do.
That honestly does not surprise me. I would honestly be surprised if you didn't have a copy.
It was my friend's copy, and when he passed away, they gave me a bunch of his books. And a few of his books are, one of them's Final Exit, which is all the dosages and stuff and what you do if you want to delete yourself.
Marco has a copy.
Marco has a copy.
Yeah, and then I have a copy of the Anarchist Cookbook, and those two things are like together. Even though, like, you really don't. You can get all that information off the internet nowadays.
Remember when shit was crazy back in the 90s, you could buy stuff like that. Remember that card game Pain Doctor that got banned, where it was like a CCG about who could kill their patient fast, as fast as they could. It got banned.
Is that the Dr. Kevorkian board game?
I don't.
Yeah, it was a card game.
I don't exactly remember that one. So, but
there's Seth. He should know this stuff. He probably knows what I'm talking about. That card game Pain Doctor. You remember that, Seth? The one that got banned, where players compete to kill their patients as painfully and quickly as possible.
Yeah.
We had that. It's called Operation. No, that killed the operators because it shocked you to death. The old school ones. They sent like 1 billion volts through you. Stupid, femur.
That's why they had to wrap the little tweezers in plastic to make sure you didn't, electrocute yourself.
Yeah.
Did not get
now they have the weak ones that don't do anything.
Fingers.
I remember the old Operation, man. That shit would like rumble, and it had the big red nose. It had a buzzer on it. Now it's just kind of milquetoast now.
Well, they gotta make the board games a little cheaper. Got to cut corners with a can.
Yeah. Berserker.
So, gentlemen, are you showing? Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking, Jason. Draw for me. Drawing monkeys. I was thinking the exact same thing. What are you people drawing?
Yes.
You people.
You.
Hey, we're the monkeys. People say we monkey around.
Did you say you people? What do you mean by
people? Yes,
you?
What do you mean, you people? What do you mean, you people?
Yeah.
You couple of glacier monkeys.
By you.
Glacier monkeys, both of you.
That's so funny. Oh man.
Feline is keeping track of which cards fly out.
Hey, can you tell me what if we're iceberg monkeys or whatever you want to call us, then what would you call somebody
monkeys,
from
I prefer to call Viking?
Glacier monkeys? What mostly covers Argentina and the places where you come from?
I don't know, because they're white people, so you can call them the normal name that I can't say, that you can call Mexicans too, but you could just call them Mexican. That'll make them mad.
Just call them Mexicans, even though they're not Mexicans.
Yeah, call them, or Chileans. Like if you call them Chileans, that'll piss them off. If you call Chileans Argentinians, they'll bust a cap in your ass.
Because they're not Chicalayans?
Chiclets.
They just don't like Argentinians.
No, I said Chicalayans. It's my son when we first got our dog, he couldn't say Chihuahua. So he'd say Chihuahua.
Damn.
That's how he would say it. He was
deep. You guys better start drawing.
Really? Really?
Uh-huh.
I've been drawing actually all day.
That too.
Guys, like, gotta give me a minute to F around a little bit. So
yeah, this is we're not even 15 minutes in. We're doing a little chat
already,
first.
Like, yeah, you're already.
I think we had a name for that. It was called Eichmann.
Yeah, it was
German monkey.
Misplaced German monkeys.
The Germans.
They're very misplaced.
It's the Germans. Look at that.
They're very misplaced German monkeys.
Badass.
So yeah, I've been coloring this thing, so I've been a little busy.
How about that, Jason? Or Jason Bascom, you prick.
Yeah. Get to your drawing.
bitch. Stop talking. Don't ever talk. Never talk on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Small children. Let's see what
I'll
else
put you in
we
a
can
cemetery.
Less
if you
talk,
keep
more
talking.
draw. Yeah, I get it.
I get your little vibey vibe thing. Vibey vibe.
Don't worry, he'll be complaining about that.
What's going-
Yeah, be
What's
complaining
going
about
on
that
Tuesday,
tomorrow.
Flying Feline?
Ooh, what kind of weird shit's in here? Let's see. Oh, you guys have seen this
Yeah,
stuff.
that's why Jason has no respect for writers. Actions are louder than your stupid words.
No, he doesn't like writers because he can't see what they're writing down anyway. So
Mm,
Well, there's always Braille.
Mm.
I can always give him a Braille of my script.
yeah, he can't read that either.
I could always show you guys the entirety of like Goblin Girl if I wanted to.
Yeah, I don't think a certain person would approve of that.
Yeah, I don't think he would be very happy if I did. Like, he'd be pretty bummed if I showed all of Goblin Girl. Does anybody like even like this? I posted it so long ago, and I really love it. And I don't know why nobody like responded to this.
I never saw it.
You never saw this?
Huh? It's like a space cephalopod.
Yeah, exactly.
Dig it.
It's like a weird floaty thing that floats through the clouds, and then these people up here are like hunting these people down here. Yeah. Or this thing there. It's like a whale. It's like a sky thingy. Sky thingy. I don't know.
Hmm.
What a
I'm fairly certain that at least octopus are from a different planet anyway.
Octopi.
Yeah, Flying
Octopi,
Feline said
yeah.
she saw it and liked it on Instagram.
Ah, thank you. I do appreciate it. Let's see what weird shit we can.
Is that our Michael that you just passed by?
I don't know. This? Yeah, it is. Let's see.
Yeah.
We can look at him. This is probably before I knew what I wanted to do. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the villain in Meathead, but he didn't quite know what he wanted to do before he settled on the skull mask. He wanted to make him kind of insectoid for a minute.
Yeah. I wanted to give him some type of, different look to him, but I ended up choosing something else. Let me go to where to go.
Which you see on the cover now, which is his more scully face.
It's up here. I can't find it.
Everybody likes Scully faces.
What do we look at? Well, do you like Scully's the subgroup of furries?
No,
I've never heard of those.
No, it's a thing. I'm not kidding with you. It's a group of furries. It's like a subgroup of furries.
well, I mean, there's scalies, which are into lizards and stuff like that, snakes. I imagine there's featheries, people that are into birds, furries.
Ew.
Why
A lot
not?
of them in Wyoming, for some reason.
Why?
Scullies?
Yeah, Wyoming seems to be like a furry congregating ground. I don't know what it is about Wyoming. Maybe because it's like a death world and they're being exiled from around the country to
It's furry,
be out in
furry
Wyoming.
Mecca. Furry Mecca.
Yeah, like didn't George Carlin say he would wall off Wyoming and just let everyone go at it?
He probably did.
Just drop in meth and booze and just let them kill each other and balance the debt with the pay-per-views.
That's funny. Yes.
Never been to Wyoming, so I don't know.
I unfortunately bond with someone from Wyoming.
Wyoming.
I fertilized eggs with a creature that swam downstream from Wyoming.
This is
Jesus.
part of the breakdown for page 5 of Meathead.
Ooh.
Nice.
Like it's me trying to figure stuff out.
I wrote this dialogue scene, this very dense dialogue scene that's got a bunch of panels, and I'm like, eat
And
it,
it has like,
sucker.
it has all the people in the room too. So it's pretty fucking ridiculous.
Uh-huh.
So it's really
So
hard.
one of those pages that artists absolutely love when writers do.
Exactly.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm not
You
bitter,
fucker.
Marco. I feel great. I'm just telling you as it is. She slithered out of that death world, and like something out of that movie Splice. I made love to her and had my daughter.
Yes.
You talking about Splice or that Species?
No, I'll give her the Splice because she's more monstrous than Syl was. Syl was at least like, never mind. I'm not gonna get into it.
Good Lord, man. You're going to get yourself in trouble.
I'd still be with Syl, like I'd still be, whatever. I'd be like Alfred Molina in that film and be dead, kicking off my shoes on the bed.
Here's something interesting.
Sweet.
That's cool.
Yeah, me kind of drawn Fraga's character.
I thought
Yeah.
that was Geisha.
Yeah,
I remember
it's Geisha.
I got in an argument with him because I'm a goofy, logical guy. I said, Frega, what do we do about one of our characters being named a hooker?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Geisha.
Because this is a
3,
90s
let's see.
character when no one gave a shit about names.
Uh-huh.
So that's, I
Well, I
think
mean,
this
weren't
is
they
the
also
refined
courtiers?
version of it. Yeah, look. There's a more refined version of her.
Fuck yeah.
Son, I dig the smoke. Like, look at that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it could still go in, if I colored it, it could still go in,
That's badass.
yeah, I think it came out okay. I think there's another version of it, too. Let's see.
My way around that quandary was
Geisha
since she's
2.
the daughter of like a Tony Stark type character, to say, oh, she's,
2 and
the media kind of labeled her a geisha to kind of, bring her down and, tar her as being some sort of strumpet from a rich family.
No,
But she's
see what
not.
Seth is saying here? Geisha actually means living artist. It became another word for hooer, but originally it was an art form. Yeah, exactly. Like courtier. Like, yeah, they took the word and they made it something that it actually wasn't. So
Oh. Yeah.
that's what happens when language gets stolen.
I prefer the Jersey way of saying it, hua.
It's a piece this was for a book I did called Black Lamb. Yeah. He's like the whitest black guy ever.
What are you trying to say? That deep down inside, they all wants to be white?
No, I just couldn't paint.
What's a
apparently,
Nubian?
Yeah, exactly. What's a Nubian? I almost
Bitch,
pissed
you almost made
myself
me
when you
laugh.
said that. Yeah, exactly.
Best
Bitch, you almost
speech
made
in the
me
movie.
laugh.
Best speech in
about
the
you?
movie.
What about you? When you said black rage, I damn near pissed myself.
That's so funny.
Fucking
His
great.
black visage is sailing to
Jesus.
reveal a crusty old white man.
JVD. Oh, I was
They're
working
trying
on
to
a
say.
Shelley
We all
Duvall.
wants to be white.
Isn't
Yeah.
that true, anyways?
Shelley Duvall.
Shelley Duvall.
Or
in
the
Shining.
speech about Archie wanted to fuck Mr. Weatherby. That's a good speech in the film. He does not want to fuck Mr. Weatherby.
Let's see what other.
Read between the lines, bitch.
Bitch.
Uh-huh. Fucking.
I mean,
Yeah.
How cool is that when we first saw that in the 90s, when a whole story was built around two comic book artists, like, doing it how they did it in the 90s, where you've got an inker and an artist. Like, that's a deep cut jokes because nobody knew what an inker was.
Mhm.
So this is
So you're a
supposed to-
tracer.
This is as close as you guys will get to seeing the finished Goblin Girl. Right
I've
here.
seen so many of those pages. We've seen him drawing and redrawing and drawing
Yeah,
and redrawing.
yeah, but this is lettered and everything's finalized.
Oh,
This
well, I
on
bought the
all
damn
this
book. I
stuff,
can see what I want.
all of this. So of course he wouldn't want me showing that at all, at all. Oh,
I mean,
I've had
still
to
looking
see
forward to
Plato's
getting the
feet,
book.
so let me.
so what's this?
This is beautiful. What is this?
So this is the first page of Hammer 2.
Nice.
Look at that. You magnificent son of a bitch.
Hell yeah.
Look at that old crone. Wow, that is.
Fuck yeah. Look at that. Look at that mead horn. Fuck yeah.
Marco, why did you get so much shit when Chasing Amy came out? Or not Marco. Well, Marco said that, yeah. Why did you get so much shit for that?
Yeah, fucking.
Were you a tracer?
Tracers. Yeah, he's a tracer.
Your mother's a tracer.
I'll stab you with my pen, you fuck.
So this gentleman right
through your
here.
thorax.
GJ, this is the first page of Hammer 2.
Yeah, this is. Or it was. So this
There
guy
could be changes by now.
Yeah, he's being exiled from a specific place, and they're going through his stuff right now. And she's the one who's telling him that he's exiled. And she's, basically saying, you fucking are a piece of trash. Get the fuck out of here. You're exiled from, basically Asgard, but it's not Asgard. It's Midgard at that point. They call it something else. I have another name for it. I just can't remember right now.
GJ's like already on the phone, like buying the page from your art rep.
He's already calling. He's already like, dude, you fucking bastard. Why didn't you show me that before? And then
Asgard.
It's not Asgard. It's something else. Anyways, they end up branding him, and because everybody who's exiled is branded, and
drawing a pig.
I drew a pig, a boar, and he's attached to this, and he's sent off into the wasteland. So that's the first, second, and third page, and this was part of. Hold on. This was the Hammer 2 cover. It's a big Dragar, and then there's her jumping over a car to like get away from it. Like she's
nice.
And there's so that's the breakdown for that. And then
Mid-Ishgard, yeah.
Mid-Ishgard, yeah. And then there was Hela kind of done in that Spawn Scourge pose, kind of. I like the angle of it, so I kept the angle, but I changed some of the stuff. So anyways, there you go. That was done. I got
to see a preview of my own book, so that's all I'm thinking about because I'm a selfish son of a bitch.
It was
shocking no one.
It was done so long ago.
I just beat Jason to it. Jason's going to talk shit. Craig Bascom's going to talk shit, so I'm going to beat him to it.
Uh-huh.
Let's see what this is.
He can't hurt my feelings if I hurt my own.
A budget. What is this?
Of Dragar?
So many Dragar, like chasing her and her.
What are the names of those two characters that were in the previous page, Crager?
The two characters. Which one?
There was the old woman and the old man. That in the previous page.
When he was being exiled.
Yes.
and the old lady. They have names, but I'm not going to tell you their names. Like, I don't
Gonna
even.
have to
The old
wait.
ladies, you're gonna have to wait. So, uh, there's names. So they all have names, but
They
I'm
all have
you'll
names that'll be
you'll,
revealed
you'll see.
eventually.
You'll see
And
at
you'll
some
never
point.
see it.
No, you're gonna see it in a different form. Like, I can't imagine drawing a book like that ever again, like that. Just because it's so incredibly detailed and just over the top black and white. I'm probably gonna simplify a lot of that shit and
Well, I
go
mean, it
kind
was a
of a.
beautiful book.
Well, I'm gonna kind of go. I want to kind of go Daniel Warren Johnson-y with it. Like,
You mean
that's how it really
kind of like you
should
did with
be.
Jawbone Death?
Closer to that, yeah.
Okay.
So
I mean, I
something
love
that's
Jawbone Death, man. It was a great book. I don't know if you saw. I'm rocking my Jawbone Death shirt today.
Yeah, I saw that. Great one.
Love this shirt, man. Super comfy. I actually ended up wearing this to Ancient City Con last weekend.
Do you know what else is a beautiful book? Now we're talking about beautiful books. Is Ink Spots and Jason Bascom's Frog G. It's got it in the mail.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, they did a damn good job on that book. That's for sure.
Yeah, thank you guys for that. Man, is it a lovely looking book?
it is really nice. I like it. Some of those pages are from the second issue, also. Um, yeah.
Ooh, he's been wearing. Tokame says he's been wearing the Stain shirts I just got in. Also super comfy. I actually got my Edge Punk shirt that I wear to Walmart, and the townies have no idea what it is, and they probably think I'm some sort of weird heretic or cult member, which are both welcome here. So I got a couple invites to family meetings
Nice.
where hopefully I can infiltrate and report back to the FBI like a good gumshoe.
Good gumshoe. Oh,
Gumshoe or Narc?
Gumshoe, I prefer.
Yes,
was
I still
Elvis a
have
narc?
felines.
you got
Edge
you
Punk shirts.
guys. You guys want to see something crazy? Hold on. Let's go back. Let me close this. Can you guys?
Let me read a gratuitous compliment from the chat to one J.Crager. GJ says, one of many things Jason can do, which I love, is that he can make anything look absolutely badass. Indeed, he can.
Agreed.
I try.
Well, of course, Tokime. Yeah, I know you're in the chat, so of course I'm going to kiss my boss's ass and tell you that. Of course I am. Not to mention, I have emblazoned my my portfolio with the beautiful, let me put myself solo, Edge Punk sticker, that is on my prized possession, which is all my original art. So there you go, Edge Punk, which we all have a deadline for in about 7 days.
Indeed.
So get to work, everybody who is working on it, including me. So what are we looking at here, Mr. Crager?
I was some type of storyboards. Let's go back to the beginning.
Is there a beginning, or is time just an infinite regress?
In the beginning.
In the beginning. So it's a kid and a dad's working in the garden. And the kid's being annoying and loud, and the dad's tired. He's looking at the kid, and it's hot, and he gets a drink, and he goes back to like working and trying to pull out the stuff, and the kid keeps like throwing little animals in the fucking like pile, so he gives it back to his son. And he keeps digging, and he can't get this root out, and the kid's like giggling and being a little shit and throwing the monkey at him. So he takes the monkey and he tosses the monkey after he gets mad at the kid over it. Like you'll see, hits him in the face with a rabbit. That's pretty cute. I like that. Boom.
Was this for Adam?
No. And he cuts himself. And he gets mad. And the kid laughs. And he grabs the rabbit. Sticks that in the ground. He grabs the rabbit and he says, "You know what, you little fuck? I'm going to throw your fucking rabbit. I'm going to take it and I'm going to shove it up your ass. See this fucking rabbit? See this fucking rabbit? It's going over the wall." "No, Daddy. No, it's going over the wall." "No, Daddy, don't do it. Listen to me, you little shit. It's going over the wall." Ugh. Over the wall. Going back to working.
Was this like Sesame Street? What was this?
The kid's like angry. The kid's ready to cry. He's looking around. He doesn't know what to do, and he can't control himself, and he gets angry. And he gets up to go smack the kid, and he's going to yell at the kid, and he's going to hit him, and he can't move. And the kid's like going to fucking fuck him up. I can't move.
Gotta watch out for the quiet ones.
Yeah. Boom. The toys are rising and getting bigger. There it is. The toy rabbit.
Who's this gentleman that keeps appearing between the frames?
That's the guy who I based the pictures on. My buddy Russ. It's the guy who wrote it. So yeah. They're all shrinking. We're shrinking. We're shrinking.
Seth says the first article is already in and locked down. It's fucking damn good. The other three have been read by Will Crager and Ether are also fucking badass. That he's read. Edgepunk 001 is going to be mind blowing. Yes, it is. I hope so. I mean, doing my best.
Doing our best.
Oakley
dokily.
You got Children of the Corn, indeed. Let's see what Luke is doing. I want to see what he's. What are you attempting here, Luke?
I don't know. I just had an idea, and I'm gonna sketch it out. Felt like drawing a hot chick.
Do that. You should do that. Why not? What's stopping you?
Nothing.
And meanwhile, we have our own beauty in the form of our baby-eating vampire.
Yeah, her name is Borden. Yeah, she's a baby-eating vampire.
Shocking no one, says Feline. Quiet you.
Beautiful. So in the backstage, and this is probably a total non sequitur, but I'm still curious what Luke has to say about it. In the back, we were yapping about various topics, but one of them I was curious about that no one ever talks about in these nerd circles is, Luke, what's your favorite boss fight in a movie? What I mean is a penultimate fight of Titans. You know what I'm talking about? Where it's not just like, fight. Guys fighting on a roof, but I mean like a big fight, like between two characters.
What's going on here? There we go.
Because I'll give you an example. Not a lot of people like this film. I like it despite all of its flaws, which is RoboCop 2. Because it has that really great fight between RoboCop and Kane. At the end,
Kane.
It's been a while since I've seen the second RoboCop. It's been a long time since I've watched that one. Actually,
Kane.
I went and saw it in the theaters with my dad when it came out.
The drug addicted robot. Very Frank Miller touch, probably the drug addicted robot.
Yeah,
right.
I like that.
They go, behave yourself.
Behave yourself.
Knockdown, drag out fight, huh?
Or Abomination versus Hulk in
Yeah.
The Incredible Hulk.
I do like that Abomination versus Hulk fight. Um, the end of the first Crow movie. The Crow
Really?
versus. Yeah, I like that. I like that fight. Because they took it to the rooftops, and yeah. No, I've had that movie, the original movie, on my brain for a
I
while.
bet you have, because that new one is out, and you're probably
I ignore the new one. The new one doesn't exist. They should have
apparently
called it something
audiences
else.
did too.
Yeah, this is very true.
It bombed pretty badly and was quickly forgotten.
All right, how about the showdown between the Ninja Turtles and Shredder at the end of the first TMNT movie?
What I don't like about the previous two you mentioned is that they're kind of slow fights. Like that one is more comical because they're kind of going at him one at one.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. He kind of falls into a onto a garbage truck and gets squashed. The other one with the
Right.
Crow, he's sort of exhausted and tired.
Yeah.
He's already accomplished his goal for the most part, and he just wants to go back to the cemetery. He's not really even into it. And the way he takes out Top Dollar is, cool, but I'm talking about like a big, big fight between two characters, like I said, RoboCop versus Kane or Abomination versus Hulk.
What about Vader versus Luke at the end of Empire Strikes Back?
I think that's a good one. Yeah, that is a good one. Actually, I really do enjoy that one when Vader makes his choice. I wish they'd never had the no added that Lucas added later on, when he just sort of kind of looks between the Emperor and Luke, Emperor and Luke, Emperor and Luke, and makes his decision.
That's Jedi. I was talking about Empire when they're in the
Empire.
bottom of Cloud City, and Luke gets his hand lopped off at the end there. Because, that fight goes through multiple set pieces, and that's pretty knockdown, drag out. Picking stuff up with the Force, throwing it. Hands getting lopped off.
Yeah, being told that you're, that the guy that just lopped your hand off is your dad.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna actually say that there's two of them here. There's one from Seth saying showdown at the end of my favorite film, Black Rain, was fucking badass. That fight in the rain, yeah, very Kurosawa Seven Samurai sort of fight. That inky, that thick rain, lots of mud. Or the 13th Warrior kind of has that vibe too. Remember at the end of the 13th Warrior?
It's been a good day. Yeah. Where they're fucking running.
I watched.
You watched what?
I watched Empire. I watched Empire one time on a bunch of acid, and I felt Luke's hate. Like, that's how good the acid was, I guess. But at the end, I felt Luke's hate when he was like, no! And I was peeking so hard. Anyways.
It's not true. That's impossible.
There's a connection here because Irving Kershner did direct RoboCop 2.
Really?
Yeah.
He's the one that directed Empire as well.
Uh-huh.
Because apparently directing A New Hope just about gave George Lucas a heart attack.
Yeah, he's like, F that. He was running too many companies at that point.
The rhythm of the night.
So yeah, man, that's it. I was like, oh, wait a minute. Irving Kershner did direct those two films.
No.
This is a good one. GJ says, for me, my favorite fight scene is from John. It's from John and Frank in the alleyway.
Yeah.
They're not called. No, they're not called Frank and John. They're called Nada. His name is Nada in the film. Like nada, like nothing.
Like zip, nothing, nada.
Yeah, I don't know what Keith David's character was called, but I know that's he's credited as Nada in the script, Roddy Piper. But yeah, that is a good one where they're just beating the shit out of each other for a good 8 minutes. but it's kind of a slow fight. It's not, you know, it's not super choreographed. It's like, all right, are we done? And he starts punching him in the kidneys and then suplexes him and kicks him in the balls.
The best fight scene is from Eastern Promises, and it's Viggo
Oh yes,
Mortensen. Yeah, getting
that's a
fucking
favorite one of yours.
yeah, him getting beat naked in that bathhouse, like, and literally having to do that fight scene, butt ass naked. Uh, that guy should win all the awards.
I remember people were
And
talking about that when that film
it's
came out. Viggo Mortensen having to take on those two gangsters naked.
yeah, it was brutal. It was fucking brutal. How good that fucking scene was. So, and there was no way to do it
he's a
but
good actor.
naked. Yeah.
He was in A History of Violence, wasn't he?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, like there, and then of course you had the. I mean, this is kind of a deviation, but then you had in the '90s the signature moves of different action icons in different films. Like Steven Seagal had the arm over the shoulder breaking, the opposite direction. You had,
Yeah.
ripping out of the larynx, of what's his name?
Yeah.
Patrick Swayze. Remember he ripped the larynx out?
The larynx.
The larynx in Roadhouse, when after he says, "I used to fuck
Roadhouse.
guys like you in prison."
No. Yeah, I remember that scene, but I don't remember that I fucked you in prison.
Yeah, he's got him in like a headlock. The bad guy, or the goon of the main bad guy, got Patrick Swayze in a headlock. And he's like, "I used to fuck guys like you in prison."
Nice. Nice. I almost got in a fight in a bar once, and I said I used to fuck like you guys like you at grade school. The guy just looked at me like, oh, weird. And then my friend like laughed at his face really hard, and I left. It was weird. It was very uncomfortable. The guy was very drunk.
Yes, but that'll scare somebody.
I, of course,
If nothing else, it'll throw him off guard and be like, wait a minute, what? Did I just hear that right?
What did you just say? Yeah, exactly. It was really bad. It's the worst way to ever say anything to anybody. Just be like, I'm going to fuck you till you love me.
Or like Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
He said it to a reporter, "I'm going to fuck you till you love me."
Yeah. Yeah. People get weirded out by that shit. Like, yeah.
I'll get you, white boy.
Yeah. I'm going to fuck your eye socket, dude, until I like have a fucking religious experience.
Or that dude that takes like 9.
Either I do or you do, one or the other.
Do you remember that meme of that dude taking like 4 tasers without phasing, and he's got the cigarette in his hand, he's pointing, he's like, "I got you, I'll get you, bitch."
No, I don't remember that one. That's fucking crazy. Nice.
Okay, let me think of what? Yeah, so we had the signature moves. You had Van Damme doing the splits and punching people in the balls.
Right.
You had Steven Seagal breaking things backwards. I don't think Stallone had like a move. He did. Where's Craig Zablow? He could probably tell me. What
he probably
Stallone's
knows.
moves were.
What color cream should these pants be? Green color?
Yeah. Arnold? I don't know what Arnold did. I mean, Arnold mostly just I don't know. Did Arnold have a move?
Arnold Swollen Pekka?
What did his name, Black something that I can't say on YouTube? As Paul Mooney would say.
Fucking Paul Mooney.
Arnold Black something. Something.
Black something. Oh, Swollen Pecker?
No, I mean, but Arnold Schwarzenegger, like he says.
Yeah, with the N word attached to it.
Yes.
Is that what you were saying?
In the proper in the proper translation of Schwarz.
Oh, yeah, not a good word. Don't be
not
using
YouTube friendly. But it's coming from Paul
No.
Mooney. I mean, he's got a
That's not-
license, I suppose.
I don't know. That's not a good word. So,
He did write for Richard Pryor.
I know it's a Yiddish word, but it's like from the German also.
Mm-hmm. Well, Yiddish is like Hebrew German.
I know what it fucking is. So it's just a naughty fucking word, and I don't like that fucking word to be used. Especially in German. So that just makes you sound like
but they're
really
German
racist.
Or German Jews don't count.
Don't give a fuck, man. Knock it off. Knock it off.
Those Rhine Germans.
How about not at all? How about no?
Everything said in German sounds like they're very angry.
Well, did you ever listen to that Tool song about cookies?
Yes, about making cookies. Sounds like he's fucking summoning a demon or something like that. But it's really just a chocolate chip cookie recipe with a knife tip of hash at the end. Yeah.
I love cookies.
Yeah.
They are tasty. Let me eat them. Yeah, exactly.
I think Arnold's move was just like impaling people with, objects he would find, like the Hulk. Like when he took out what's his name? The guy from Mad Max. I always Vernon Wells, when he threw that pipe at him.
Oh yeah.
When he was like the demented Freddie Mercury in Commando.
I remember.
I'm not going to shoot you between the eyes. I'm going to shoot you between the balls.
Yes. I remember. So, cooler here. Is there a number? Can we see a number?
There is 8 people.
I'm drawing. 8. How have we dwindled so low to 8? Are we not entertaining?
No,
Are we not,
but
no.
Luke is though.
Luke's in.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
Sometimes.
Is this it's really interesting to me. If I'm not yelling at somebody or having a fight with somebody, nobody's interested. It's kind of.
Unfortunately, that seems to be the internet. Unless you're causing drama, stirring up drama farming, and nobody cares. I think it's a symptom of the internet, to be honest with you.
But we sell comics on the internet. That's a problem. If we're selling comics on the internet and all they want is drama, no, come on. Don't you want to see how cool stuff is made?
I do.
Guild character.
Yeah, don't you want to talk about whale penises?
So what now?
Is this a Mercenary Guild character?
I mean, I suppose it could be, Nicole, but I had a. Actually, this is more of a takeoff on my my version of the Hermit that I did. I did a piece a while back of a female hermit from the tarot and from the cover of Led Zeppelin. So this is more of a takeoff on that, I think. She's going to have a walking staff. Feline owns that piece. She had to have that piece. Granted, she was the inspiration for that piece, but
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
She is my
That is awesome. Muses, yes.
She does own the entire Hexclad set. So
Muses in art.
Mm-hmm.
There is.
She knows how to use them too.
They all come in all different shapes and sizes and different ways and things. Did you all know that the name of my comic book character Star is my wife's nickname?
That's awesome.
It's my daughter's name, too.
Star? Oh, yeah, that's what Stella means in some fucking language.
In Latin.
In some fucking language. Whatever fucking language that is.
It reminded me of Anchorman when he was talking about, he's like, I was with some woman madly in love. She was from Brazil or something weird.
Something fucking bizarre. Something like that.
She's Brazilian, I think. Something weird.
Yeah, she was one of those peoples from somewhere down there.
Something weird. I like that line.
So good.
Feline says, not at all, Will. She doesn't have the crepe pan or the pots.
Yeah, I mean the crepe pan is what, like $900, and it's signed by Gordon Ramsay.
I will say this: I've been up there, when she's used them, obviously, and they are super easy to clean. Like those pans are literally some of the easiest I have ever seen to clean. Like doesn't matter what you've cooked in them; they're super fucking easy to clean. Those hex clad, and they cook things very evenly.
They disperse the heat.
Yeah.
You had a restaurant, Flying Feline?
She's had a couple of them, actually.
Oh, is it like the Source restaurant? Like a guru kind of place where it's all organic.
Yeah, she was doing organic stuff, back in the 90s and early 2000s before it became the popular thing to do. She was way ahead of the curve.
Yeah, she wasn't eating processed food back then.
No, she wasn't. she's anti-processed foods. And given all that we found out about processed foods, in the intervening years, yep.
I like the taste of yoga mats.
I'm into prostitute foods.
And what's that? Hot Pockets?
I don't know.
Ew.
Prostitute
Gum and cheese.
foods. Gum and cheese.
Do they still hand out gum and cheese?
I'm sure they do. I'm sure they
That's
do.
pretty good. Gum and cheese.
The gum mint cheese.
G-U-B. Gubmint. Ugh.
Gum mint.
Yeah, have you ever
cheese.
eaten that cheese?
I heard it gives you the
Yeah,
runs.
Velveeta. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
it's basically
it does
Velveeta.
not.
I mean, Velveeta's alright if you mix it with
Velveeta.
other stuff, like if you're making like not like nacho cheese out of it.
Ugh.
I mean,
I
how
like
can
it
you
on-
get that consistency without it?
I like it
It's
on
very soft.
burgers. I like it on burgers, or I mix grilled onions with it. It's fucking-tastic.
I mean, the only
Yeah.
thing American cheese is good on, the slices is a burger, like a smash burger.
Yeah, man. That's what
Anything
I'm
else
I
is
mean, you
awful.
can find a good cheddar that'll do the same thing. If you slice it thin enough, it'll melt.
Come on, give me a break.
Come on, man. You need shit cheese to do a smash burger.
No,
American shitty processed cheese, dude. Exactly
No.
what you need to fucking do.
thin
it.
Yes,
sliced Munster
man.
will melt just as well.
It's not the same.
Yeah, it tastes better.
No,
But
no.
you're not going to get that gooey consistency you get, like I said, on a smash burger when you put that shit on. I mean, come on, Luke. I know you're hanging around Flying Feline, but you're just
I'm a
as
little-
Neanderthal the rest of us.
I like stinky fun cheeses too. Okay, but if it were to come down to it, it literally, dude, American, maybe 2 slices of it, American cheese.
See, I've been going to Aldi, and I've been getting their like pre-sliced deli cheese packs, and they've got Munster, and then they've got pepper jack cheese, and that shit melts pretty nicely. Gotta say.
So you're saying you're spoiled. It's not about melting. I don't care about melting. I just care about American cheese. I think it's the best part of a burger. And
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna eat American cheese, Boar's Head American cheese is pretty good.
it only has one fucking purpose, and that's to be put on a burger.
Yeah,
And-
everything else is you could use it to tile a bathroom.
Yeah, exactly. See, it has one purpose, and you've taken its purpose away. Don't do that.
Hey, everybody else could use it for that purpose. I'm
You
I'm
could
gonna use different stuff.
Enjoy. No, man, enjoy your snob cheese.
Yeah.
So
I will.
that's-
Does
I will.
Feline bring it to you
That's-
with a cooterie board and your brandy and a cigar at night
It's Scotch, but yes.
while you're sitting
Yeah.
in front of the fireplace, reading, Oscar Wilde
Yeah.
or whatever.
Mm.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
just reading Tolstoy. Yeah.
Yes.
That's fine. That's fine. But if you were on a
with your
desert
poetry
island,
group that you guys have,
yeah,
at her place.
and you didn't have a motherfucking choice, fucking American cheese will do. You you know
A
it well.
cheese-like product, yes.
She's having. Are you saying you're having a reading circle right now, Flying Feline? Is that what you're saying?
No, the stinky raw rinded Munster.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I love all the stinky cheeses. I love a blue
Do you,
cheeseburger. I
blue
love
Listen.
cheese always been
it.
too strong for me, man.
oh, I
Yeah,
love blue cheese.
I love it. I love stinky cheeses. That's great, but no, man.
I've been really enjoying putting like blue cheese in my eggs in the morning or in the middle of the day. Yeah. There's something about eggs and like melty blue cheese with some sautéed onions and mushrooms. Oh yeah.
Little creme fraiche, yeah.
Slow down that cooking process, make it nice and fluffy.
Fluffy. He said fluffy.
Indeed.
Indeed.
I've been
He
making a
loves
lot
fluffy.
of mushroom, but like garlic and oil pasta lately. I've just been obsessed with it.
Nothing wrong with that. I
Trying to
actually
make like an emulsion,
made some chicken parm the other day. Got some thin sliced chicken breasts from Aldi, and then obviously hammered them out, made them thin, and then I put flour on them, then egg wash, and then I used almond flour for the outside, and it worked really well. And then I fried them in coconut oil, and they came out really good, nice and
Really?
crispy. Yeah.
Coconut oil, eh?
Yep, coconut oil. It has a high heat, and it surprisingly doesn't leave that much of a flavor, especially if you use the almond flour. It's really good. It is really good.
Yeah. Sounds
Flying
good to
Feline is
me.
taking credit for that with probably that emoji.
Sounds good. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
She
Okay.
definitely gets all the credit for, and almond flour. Yeah, yep. We've done all kinds of stuff. She's actually done a lot to aid my whole keto diet thing. She's got all kinds of different recipes helping me stay keto.
I'm coming out of it. I was exposed to the white trash diet for a little while, and I'm trying to shed that.
Keto white trash diet.
White trash diet.
Yeah, like the Mount. I wasn't drinking this, but like the Mountain Dew Monster type of diet. That beast that swam down the lake from Wyoming or whatever fucking spat her out. Whatever geyser spat her out in Oregon. Got me addicted to for a while.
Yeah, you're talking about the bitch nest monster, I guess.
Yeah, the bitch nest monster, or as other people like to say, Nosferatu.
Yeah, I love how he just blames everything on her. You know that psychotic fucking snake harpy that fucking swam upstream, took all of the eggs from all the other people, and fucking brought them here and decided to fucking throw a party. Yeah, yeah, that fucking whore. Yeah, we're dealing with her.
I mean, she refers to herself as trash. I mean, don't go get mad at me.
I get it. I just like the way he phrases it all, man. It's so fucking great. You know that
Colorful.
beak face crow fucker that comes over here and fucks my life up.
Well, not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore. Now I'm speaking like we're playing joke time.
She's into like big gulps and crap. And I got re-addicted to that crap for a little while. Now I'm detoxing.
And that's literally what it is, detoxing from that shit. Because all that processed shit, it literally has chemicals in it to keep you addicted to it, so you crave it, so you want more of it. It's fucking terrible for you.
Nightly.
Like cocaine?
Basically, yes.
You don't say.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Chemically addicted to that shit.
I don't know, man. Maybe I'm chemically addicted to smoking cigarettes, but that's about it. So, but okay, whatever anybody wants to say, that's fine.
So
I
yeah,
wouldn't
so
say it.
anything.
Maybe it tastes good. Maybe it tastes good, and that's why I want to fucking eat it. Like,
Well, that's you remember
just,
what Jules Winfield said about that, right? He's like, I'm sure sewer rat tastes like pumpkin pie, but I wouldn't know because I wouldn't eat the filthy motherfuckers.
well, I might try it. I would. Like, you don't know me. I'll eat a fucking sewer rat.
A
I
pig is a
will.
filthy animal.
Oh,
And I
I'll
don't eat
definitely
filthy
eat a
animals.
pig. I do.
Oh,
I
shit,
eat
yeah, I'll
filthy
eat
I
a
do
pig.
really like bacon.
I will eat the asshole of a prostitute if you throw her in front of me.
The Muslims and the Jews can, keep whatever they don't want to eat. And I'll just go ahead and take the excess pork that they're passing over.
Exactly.
It's not halal or kosher. Well, you're missing out on bacon.
It's not halal. Excuse me. Is hooker booty halal?
Depends on where she comes from.
See, Flying Feline isn't totally pure. She says nicotine never hurt anyone much.
No, I love it.
Right.
I love it. No,
She's
but
got
it's
cigarettes
not.
behind the chessboard, Luke.
Nah.
She doesn't smoke.
Just like you hide a
No,
beer in the toilet tank.
we'll enjoy cigars together.
There you go.
She's definitely not opposed to a cigar.
I know you've got an Abba Zaba in the toilet tank. Don't give me that.
Abba Zaba, you my only friend.
Exactly. It's in the toilet tank, in a Ziploc bag. You go in there, you say you're, taking a shower, but you're just, hunched in there in the bathtub in
Eating
shame.
an Abba Zaba.
Eating Abba Zaba.
Uh-huh. Squatting on the
So
can, eating
good.
Abba Zaba in
Yeah,
shame.
just banging on the door going, what are you doing in there?
No, leave me alone. Yeah. Yep, that's totally it.
Jason
Are you
is like
eating
Mike.
hooker
He'll eat
booty
anything.
again?
He likes it. Hey, Jason. Old Marco says.
I will. I'll eat anything. It's true.
Hell yeah.
That's right.
I come from that generation of, your mom made it and shoved it in front of your face. You better damn well eat it.
Yeah, man. I'll eat it. But I'll like it. I'll eat the hooker booty and like it. So, there's no...
As they say, you'll eat through them drawers to get to that ass.
Honestly, say I've never heard that one before.
As our brown brothers would say back in the day.
That's so funny.
When they would
That's a
carry
good one.
around brick phones that weren't activated so they could look cool.
God, those things were so fucking heavy.
Yeah, you can call in airstrikes with them, dude.
Seriously.
And
My dad had a bag phone back in like the
Yeah.
late 90s.
Had the
And
strap
like
on 'em.
yeah, we would go down to like the Daytona car swap or something like that, or the Daytona flea market, and he'd literally like have that thing hanging from his belt while we're walking. I'm like, what the? Seriously, Dad? It's like, yeah, it's a mobile phone. I'm like, yes, but what?
My
This
dad has a
giant
big
bag
brick.
hanging off. He looks like you got a fucking fanny pack.
No, I'm talking about the big brick one that literally looked like a infantry radio operator.
Oh yeah,
Remember?
those
Like carrying
yeah,
around a battery with you, like a car battery with you.
basically.
And my dad would be like, "Don't push send! Don't push send!" They
Gonna
would
cost
charge
me
you,
too
like-
much money to send.
It was like $200 for the first minute.
Yep.
Like he would lose his shit if I was messing with his phone and I pushed send. It would drive him insane.
What was there was a sketch comedy show where they would pull out like a giant version of that phone. Hello, can you hear me? Hello. God, what was the name of that fucking show?
I think Craig actually still has probably one of those phones because he for some reason keeps all of his electronics that he's ever had. and he's got like a bin just full of phones. I don't know why he keeps all that shit, but he's got
I mean,
it.
I have a bunch of my old phones too.
I'm a minimalist dude. I don't like to have anything in my house. There's like nothing in here. This is the most I have in my home. Is like just this frame.
Save.
I mean, I hold on to technology. I don't know. I might be a technology hoarder, maybe, possibly.
You're a technology
Maybe.
whore.
Hoarder.
A hoarder.
Jesus.
Maybe.
Well, at least we know what Will has on his mind.
Hey.
Fuck.
I don't know. I just hear what
Bacon.
I hear.
I just hear what I hear.
You know, it's not my fault. You said whore.
I said hoarder. Jesus.
Hoarder.
Jesus.
Excuse me, Mr. Frenchman. Hoarder.
Hoardivores.
Or Devar. Au
So-
revoir.
Crager has finished
Au revoir.
drawing for the evening, and
Yeah. I'm
now
done.
we have Mr. Death Metal Hero still drawing. But I enjoyed myself. Did you guys enjoy yourself?
Hell yeah.
I did.
Getting a chance to come hang out with you guys. Yeah. It's always a good
How
time
mu-
being here.
Yeah, see, Jason is like Mikey. He'll eat anything he likes at Hey Jason. That's right. I do. Hooker booty.
We didn't get into any
Exactly.
streets tonight. You know, no political tracks, no theological discussions.
Yeah, no. All we did, I showed the Jesus at the beginning, so we got it out of the way.
Flying Feline is not done, according to her. So what are we missing, Miss
What are we
Feline?
doing? What do we
Excuse me,
need to do?
Ms. Feline.
What's going on?
I'm trying to be politically correct and not throw shade to. Was it Gloria Steinem who did the first issue of Ms. Magazine with Wonder Woman on it?
Fuck if I know.
That CIA
What
Front
was it?
magazine.
I don't remember. Miss.
Ms. Magazine.
No idea. Yeah.
Shall we
No.
say, like Diddy, studios closed?
Nice,
Studios
All right,
closed.
so this is what I got done.
man. Good
Beautiful.
proportions. Yeah.
Thank you.
Those aren't bad. I like it.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Just had an idea, and there we go. But yeah, I had fun. I always have fun hanging out with you guys. Really, I really enjoy this show. You guys have done a great job with this show. Like having some really great guests on here, and really good conversations. You know.
Hopefully we'll get some more people, like people that are surprising.
Yeah.
Like,
Even
maybe-
J-Bot is streaming right now, that turncoat.
Yeah, man. Everybody's turned against us. So we're all
The
just
bastards.
You know what needs to happen? I just need to send out the rest of those sketches so that everybody gets caught up. So
Yeah, well, at least
That's-
we have one grateful person. Says
They-
Jason,
yeah.
thank you.
The only person who really loves me is like GJ. Like
Yeah,
he loves me. He loves me. I know you appreciate us, man. You're the one fucking super fan that will never hopefully let down. So everybody else has too soft skin. They're not like you, GJ.
damn.
You're off. Yeah. Yeah.
Apparently, J-Bot has been streaming for 4 hours. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Jesus. What is he
Yeah,
on
what
a
the hell is he
meth
doing?
bender?
Yeah, he's like playing video games on his like 3 TVs. Like, what is he doing back there?
I mean, I think he's drawing. Usually, he does his draw streams on Thursday, though.
Yeah, he knows
Yeah.
we're streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As we did our show over the last 25 weeks, I've noticed that mini shows have been running on Mondays now. So it's just kind of this. We went from nobody doing it on Monday to like a bunch of people doing it on Mondays. And that's why we chose Mondays.
Yeah.
But it's like, dude, I'm just trying not to step on anybody else's toes, but fuck you then. We're just going to step all over your toes from now on. So we're just going to have to build some type of audience. Apparently giving away free stuff doesn't work. So
Just keep doing what you're doing.
J-Bot left his stream and put up a BRB.
Be right back.
Probably had to hit the head.
Did.
Had to go hit the can.
Fell asleep.
Yeah, and like what Feline's saying, that's what happened to Tuesdays. Yeah, nobody was streaming on Tuesdays, and that's why Jason and I decided to do Topicless on Tuesdays. And Feline has the happy hour hangout earlier in the day at 5 p.m., and then it kind of dovetails into the professionals, and then Topicless. So
you were late.
Tuesdays, but yeah, everybody's streaming on Tuesdays now.
Yeah, I don't know, man. And I can't stream like 5 days a week. I have too much shit going on to be able to.
It's too much of an exertion.
Do silly shit like that. Like,
I won't even go on my friend's streams. I'll get the link from Luke, and I'd be like, fuck those guys. I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
And you know what I've noticed? Like, X is so vile that you really can't get any traction on there. So you might as well just start a fucking live stream and run it for 6 hours while you fiddle fuck around the house, because then at least somebody's paying attention to you, because nobody's paying attention on X anymore.
Well, I mean, unless you have a blue check mark, you can't stream to X, unless you're paying for one of their tiers.
I'm not gonna pay Russian fucking informant Elon Musk nothing. So fuck that guy.
I mean, I've been using Twitter since 2009, and I haven't had to pay for it the entire time. I'm not going to start now.
Yeah, it's not going to fucking happen. That fucking asshole Russian asset cocksucking fuck. Anyways.
I'm also not going to pay Zuckerberg anything for Facebook Premium either. So
yeah,
there's
that's a good thing.
Premium now?
Huh?
There's a Facebook Premium?
You can pay for ads and shit like that. You can boost your because I have one of the Facebook fan page things. And they're like, boost your posts for blah 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 amount of money. You okay?
Wow.
Wow. Shit.
Wow. Oh wow.
You okay?
I don't know, man. Like,
which one was that?
That was my left eye.
No, I mean with the card. What card was that?
What card was that? I think it was a 3 of hearts. So yeah, it just whapped me right in the fucking eye. Wow, you gotta watch it.
It wet ass peed on you.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy, man.
Oh my god!
Don't hold back. I usually don't say shit about Sissy SpaceX, so he's a very sad little.
Is that what they're calling him, Sissy SpaceX?
Yeah. Sissy SpaceX, yeah, that's what I call him, Sissy SpaceX.
Or Sissy SpaceX,
like Sissy SpaceX,
like Sissy SpaceX, yeah, but Sissy SpaceX.
Gotcha.
She already had pig's blood dumped on her.
I'm not into, like, I used to think he was a fairly smart guy. Now I just think he's a guy with a lot of money. So that,
like Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, or any of those other guys. And if they do something good for humanity, that's great. But, inevitably they're all going to be twats in some way, shape, or form. So whatever. What else are we supposed to do?
Well, you came from one. You got to go back to one eventually.
Yeah, I know, but you don't have to live like you never had one before. Like, that's you fucking asshole. Like, that's what he's acting like. Like, he ain't ever seen one before. Dude, you came out of one.
Well, I mean, he's also got 3 kids. Or more.
More. I think he has more than that. So, and I don't even want to get started about his position on all that other stuff with his kids. So,
Marco says Jason is not Gambit.
No, dude, I just took one to the eye like a fucking psycho. Like, that was the worst thing ever, man. Like, that hurt. I thought I lost a fucking eye there for a second. Is what happened.
Oh, there's a prison grape scene going on between my cats on the couch.
You almost had to call me Lefty. So, yeah, it was bad. It was bad.
One of them doesn't respect boundaries.
Yeah. So, Anyways, guys, yeah, I think we'll tidy this up for the night. I'm fucking tired.
So am I. But thank you for everybody who showed up, and even the ones who came late, like Miss Curry.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Go back and watch it. I know that, our viewership is dropping, but I don't know what I have to do to make it entertaining, but I don't want to hurt
I'm just going to
myself.
act like crabs and stick around.
Yeah.
You can't shave me off.
Like, what kind of weird
Jesus.
shit did we have to get into to get some real numbers? I don't know.
Boxing match?
So,
It's
anyways,
fighting with the algorithm.
I guess, man. Maybe I cuss too much or something, or maybe
Nah.
that's it. I don't know.
I'm just going to read from the Bible.
Shit. Okay. No, we're definitely done. So, anyways, we're gonna go out the same way we always come into it, with a little bit
Back
of
to the
peaches
twat.
in our lives. And yeah, exactly. So I love
That's
you
the
all.
pain away.
Thank you all for coming out. We're gonna fuck that pain away, and you all have a good night.